Hi guys, welcome back to Style of Substance and welcome to a how-to video. So today's video is all about how I wrote and published a book on Amazon and how easy it is to do with Kindle Direct Publishing. This is not a sponsored video in any way, and I just wanted to share my experience of how I did it relatively easily and am now able to sell my book to people all over the world through Amazon. The book in question is this book. It is called Law of Attraction Hacks: 5 Simple Steps to Manifest the Life of Your Dreams. I discovered the Law of Attraction a little while ago and have been on a journey with it, and I've learnt loads of things and I've achieved loads of things, and I've always wanted to, one, write my own book, and naturally as things go you tend to attract the things that you think about the most, and I just happened to attract writing a book and publishing it on Amazon. But I get a lot of questions around how I wrote my book, and indeed in my last Q&A I got a question about could I talk people through the process, and so I thought, well, great opportunity to kind of take you guys through and just show you how easy it is. I think there are a lot of people out there who have amazing thoughts and ideas and things they want to share with the world, and I just wanted to let you guys know how easy it is to do that. I think a lot of people think you have to go through a traditional publisher and, you know, lots of edits and writing and all things like that, which is great if that's an opportunity that's available to you, but for a lot of people it's not, but you want to get your content out there because you think it's good. So here's how I did it. So I am going to start off by talking about the idea for my book, because I think it's all well and good saying, yeah, I want to write a book. What are you going to write it about? And I knew it was going to be on the law of attraction because I was just immersing myself into that topic area at the time. And I knew I didn't want it to be a long book. And the thing with Kindle Direct Publishing is it allows people to read your books on their Kindle. So the goal wasn't for it to be a physical book, it was an ebook basically. But I knew I wanted it to be on the law of attraction because I knew it was a topic that, one, my subscribers loved to hear more about, and I knew it was a topic that people love to hear testimonials about, and people like to hear from real people who are implementing it and who it's working for. So I was like, this is going to be a really compelling read for lots of different people and not just my usual kind of audience, I suppose. So I knew definitely that I wanted to apply it to my life and how I'd used it, and just kind of generally make the theme really about living your dreams. So once I had the idea, I jotted down, I guess, the main talking points that I wanted to cover, and I just put those in an email. I actually did this during a lunch break at work. Like, I sent myself the headers that I wanted to cover off, and every time I had a spare minute I would just write down some notes under each heading and email it to myself. So I did this for a period of a couple of months until I had enough content there. And I say a couple of months, normally it takes a longer time to write like a full-on chunky book, but I'm very proactive, and once I get started on something I want to get it done. And it was a short ebook, I didn't want it to be too long, I wanted people to be able to read through it in one sitting. I was sat at home one weekend and I was like, you know what, I need to build this out and I need to refine it and finalise it. So I copied all my notes into Pages. I don't have Microsoft Word because I have a Mac, and structured it, created chapter headers, and then I was like, right, I have the content of the book. And then I was like, okay, how do I get it out there? Because at this time I didn't know about Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing. So I was like, okay, where do I read ebooks? And my first thought was iBooks, because that's the Apple version of reading digital books. And tried to download that, tried to go through the process, but it was really complex and I needed certain different programs on my machine to be able to do so, and it was quite complex. So I gave up on that. And then I saw an ad somewhere, I think I was on Amazon, I saw an ad for Kindle Direct Publishing. So I clicked on it and I was like, interesting. And then I came onto their homepage and it asks you to log in. So I logged in, and then it just has basically a backend. So if you don't have an Amazon account, you would need to create an account with Amazon, but you log into Kindle Direct Publishing with your Amazon account. And it has basically like this wizard that basically takes you through the steps. So the first few steps being, give your content a title. So at that point I already had the title for the book, so I typed that in, and then you upload the content itself, And then at that point you start thinking about price points, you start thinking about a front cover, and there is a wizard that takes you through loads of templates that they have for a front cover, lots of tick boxes, lots of drop down menus, and if you are making it into a paperback it has to be a certain number of pages. So what I had to do with mine is I had to space it out differently, but also add pictures, quotes and things like that that would just kind of made it a bit more engaging and interactive. It just takes you through the whole step, right from uploading it right through to you basically just hit the publish button. And I remember when I did that, I shared it on Facebook, shared it on my channel here, and it was just a fantastic and liberating and easy experience. You'll basically see how user-friendly the back end is and just how easy it makes it for a novice to just come along and do this. Once it was published, what Amazon also allows you to do is promote your book. So you can pay to run ads that sort of push out your book as a sponsored item on Amazon if you want. Obviously that's a paid for service. It's called Amazon Marketing Services, that you'll see all in the back end of Kindle Direct Publishing. There's also a great reporting functionality, so you can look at how many units you're selling on a weekly, monthly, yearly, quarterly basis, how much you're making, what formats you're selling in the most. Like, it's so easy to navigate. You can do so much in there and it's literally so easy. I'm going to leave a link below to my book just in case you guys want to check that out on Amazon, but I'm also going to link you through to the Kindle Direct Publishing page down there, so do check that out. I would definitely say that if you are a budding author or writer and you want to dip your toe in the water, this is a great way to do it because it takes the pressure off. It's an ebook, it's a very quick digestible format for readers or for potential readers, and start getting reviews in on your content and start really kind of trying to find what it is that you're going to write that big book that you then go on to get published. It was a great first experience for me. It's definitely not the last book I will be writing. If you have a piece of content that's pretty short and pretty snappy, then go for it. I love the fact that Amazon have stripped away the barriers to entry for people who are wanting to write, in the same way that YouTube kind of stripped away the barriers to entry to people who want to have their own channel, as it were. People want content from people who are like them, and people don't want to feel like it is impossible to do something that you've always wanted to do, or to put something out there that you've always wanted to put out there. But Amazon, if you are watching this and you want me to do some more content for you, happy to. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you have any questions, comment them down below. I would say do go and pick up a copy of my book. It's a really quick, easy read, and it will give you an insight into my story and my journey to that point. If you don't follow me on my other social channels, do. My audience is growing. I'm getting to know so many more of you from all over the world, and it's just a fantastic journey that I just want to go along with, like, all of you guys. So yeah, do come follow along, and otherwise I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.